Hello everyone, we're back again with Pierre and Nano for this episode, focusing on the possible toxicity of nanoparticles. Pierre, tell us, are manufactured nanoparticles toxic?
That's a very complex subject. At the present time we are unable to answer by a simple yes or no.
What could make a particle toxic?
Toxicity depends on the chemical nature of the particle, its size, shape, structure, solubility, agglomeration or surface condition, and so on.
Okay, and when could a nanoparticle be toxic?
Actually, we believe that among the several hundreds of nanoparticles manufactured, some could be toxic in certain circumstances.
What makes you believe that?
There are several clues. For example, small size. The smaller a particle, the higher the percentage of atoms available on its surface. On the nanoscale, this means that the material could be more reactive and therefore possibly toxic.
A microparticle of gold, for instance, is said to be inert, whereas a particle a few nanometers in size is extremely reactive. That's why it's used to catalyze chemical reactions.
Precisely. If nanoparticles are that reactive in a test tube, it may be the same in a human body or in an ecosystem.
That's disturbing. You explained to us previously that we already breathe natural nanoparticles or nanoparticles from combustion. Better not be exposed to manufactured nanoparticles as well.
That's true. Every time you inhale, you breathe in millions of nanoparticles, some of which are deposited in the alveoli of the lungs. They are then swallowed by specialized cells.
But some manufactured nanoparticles have shapes that the organism seems to have difficulties assimilating. Long and rigid nano-objects appear to be capable of causing damage.
I understand. Any other clues, Pierre?
Yes, a toxic or inert nanoparticle can be easily adsorbed. In other words, it can bond with a pollutant and be used by it as a vector for movement. But this phenomenon dates back to before nanotechnologies.
Well, Pierre, personally, I'm rather worried.
We must remain cautious, but also put things into perspective. Experience proves that most nanoparticles bind together very quickly in liquids and in the air. They become bigger, less mobile, and exposure is thus less likely.
And most of the time they're trapped in materials, and if the material is recycled appropriately, there's no reason for them to escape.
That's right. A large number of laboratories worldwide are getting organized to clarify the issue of toxicity. And for now, we need to get organized to strictly control exposure to nanoparticles.
Thank you, Pierre. That's what we'll investigate in the next 2 episodes. Thanks for tuning in, and see you soon.